It's you and me, no place I'd rather be. Ding dong, hello, let's make this house a home. Welcome to Spencer and Sarah's house.
Hello.
Re-record.
I know. God, what's going on with Riverside? I don't understand.
It's killing me.
I mean, not to knock you guys too much, but
Yeah.
I swear I have not even closed the tab yet still from when
I
we recorded it because on my other laptop. I think it's because
yeah.
but I also don't get this either because my other laptop it was like, "Oh, you're like running out of space for
Yeah.
us to download this." And I'm like, "This is a brand new laptop that I have nothing on besides iMovie." So I
Yeah.
don't get that. So I'm on my old
So
one.
cool.
It's okay.
Yeah. So weird. Like, yeah, because we're re-recording this episode, and when I was editing the original, it was like, because when you you swapped laptops, and so I was like,
Yeah,
oh, we have a
because
good
something
chunk
went
of the
wrong.
recording. Yeah,
Yeah.
like stop recording. So we had a good chunk of the recording on the new one. But then when I was editing it, it only had like 12 minutes of like the 30 that should have been there, and I went, why do we have nothing of this episode when I know we were recording?
I know. Well, and like for anyone who doesn't know, with the software we're using, it's like you basically leave the tab open while it like uploads everything. And literally on my other laptop that like we did that recording on, it's been a week. I have not even closed the tab. Like it's still open because I was like, I don't want to jinx it. And
Just in
then
case. Yeah.
I don't know. It's stuff happens.
And that's okay. We're here now. And
Yeah.
in better spirits.
Yeah, I'm 30. I'm not letting things get me down anymore.
Hell yeah.
Unless
That's the
they're like
spirit.
really devastating to my
Yeah,
psyche.
that's fair. Yeah, yeah.
Then
Balance.
it's allowed.
Yeah.
Things like that, they don't get to rule me.
Yeah. So true. How are you?
Well, I was just telling you off camera, but I'll say it on here. I'm actually doing okay. Like I feel like things are going pretty good. I have a lot of things I'm like cooking up and like I feel like my I'm auditioning, well, I'm submitting for auditions more and like putting myself out there in the acting stuff more. My play is happening soon, so I'm
Yay.
excited about that. Um, I have a vacation coming up in a few months I'm looking forward to. I've like a lot of things are good. I feel like I'm
Good.
a lot of the time I feel like I'm flying by the seat of my pants in life.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of like God, I just, I got to make it to this. I got to make it to this. I got to make it to this, like
Yeah.
constantly in survival mode, but I feel like this last like week, just this last week, I feel like I've been breathing a little easier lately and just been like, okay, like things are good. I have good things going on. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I also have this little kitty down here. Toshi's here. I'm moving my camera. You guys got to see this little guy. Look at him.
Oh,
Oh,
so cute. He's all curled up.
he screwed up. I was telling
Oh.
Sarah this is his favorite blanket to lay on right now. It's like got a bunch of llamas on it, and it's like soft without being too
Mm.
like so like he used to like this strawberry blanket, but it's kind of like I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of like a thicker, like a heavier material.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This has like a lighter
Mm.
thread weave. I don't know. So it's like I think cooler because it's hot now. But yeah,
Yeah.
look at his tail going.
So cute.
So happy.
Yeah.
His sister is here too. She's sitting over by her food bowl off camera looking at me like this. Like the cat glare. I was telling Sarah though, usually I sit a little closer to the mic, but I don't want to move Toshi because he's so comfy. But yeah, so all things
Cute.
considered, I'm doing good.
Yay. That's
How are
good.
you doing?
I'm doing good too.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
which is crazy because I feel like the lost episode we had, I was like, I'm not doing well. I'm doing so bad. So
Yeah, it was tough.
yeah, it's been rough, but I'm grateful for my therapist, and I feel like every time I go into therapy, we talk about it, and then like as soon as my brain goes, "Oh, I understand what's happening and I got it," then like I'm good. And we had a nice conversation. I went, "Okay, I think I can like breathe and like we'll see how the week goes." And it went really well last week, and I was like, "Okay, like this is good. And I feel like I've woken up. I think it's like because I've been slowing down and like forcing myself to like take things off of my plate and be like, stop trying to do so much at the moment. Like we can build back up to that if I need to, but like right now we're good. And then I've just been, yeah, slowing down, and so now my heart is open to all the possibilities in the world, and I feel like I finally have like a direction I want to go in with like my creativity. I want to focus like fully on music and figure out where that goes. So it's like I feel like I have a path, and I feel settled and excited.
Good for you. I'm so excited about the
Yeah.
music. Yeah,
Thanks. Me too.
it's gonna be awesome. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I've been picturing like in the next 10 years, since we're 30 now, I'm like, okay, we got 10 years to do things. I was like, just imagine how far you can go if you pick something and just do it for 10 years. That's gonna be so cool.
That's so crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah, I do have high hopes for this year. I really feel like, or this year of my life, not
Mm.
the calendar year.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Good.
Hell yeah. So yes, your birthday was recently. How
Yeah.
was it? What did you do?
It was great. Yeah, I had told Brewer, if I want it to be a big deal, I want it to feel special, but I don't want to plan it. I
Mm-hmm.
want to feel like celebrated, and to me that means not planning my own birthday.
Hell yeah.
So I didn't really know what was going on. I had invited my family out. I knew my parents were coming, and so like they came in the day before, and they like, so we all share our locations with each other on our phone, like on the iPhones in our family.
Mm.
And I was like, like, are they at their hotel yet? Like looking, and then I realized my brother and my sister, it just said like no location found, and I was like,
Nice.
oh, I see what's going on. But then they kept faking me out, so like we like met them at the hotel. My dad was like, "Oh yeah, I'll meet you in the lobby," and then like you come up to our room, and I was like, "Ah, they're gonna be in there." And I opened the door, and it's just my mom. She's like, "Hi," and I was like, "Oh hi." And then my dad's like, "Look at our really cool bathroom with this really cool tub," and I was like, "They're in the bathroom?" Then I went in there, and like, no, it's just the bathroom, and I was like, "What the hell is going on?" Then I was like starting to doubt myself,
Mm.
and then we walked to this place that we like for lunch, and they were sitting at a table waiting, and I was like, oh my god. So it was
Cute.
nice. Yeah, and we packed in a lot. I mean, like Brewer planned everything. Like we had a whole itinerary. So like we went to lunch. Um, we went mini golfing. That was fun. Like we did all this stuff, and then the day of, he like printed like it was all Bridgerton themed. He printed like these like pieces of paper that looked like the Lady Whistledown papers,
Yeah.
and they were like riddles, and I was getting one at each point before the next like thing, and it was like a riddle for me to solve where we were going. So like we went to my favorite brunch place, we went to Barnes and Noble because I
Hell yeah.
loved it. I got so many good books, and like all this other stuff, and then I was given this amazing custom dress that was like a mix between the Daphne Revenge dress, which is my favorite dress she wears, and the Anastasia, like blue at the Russian ballet. And he had booked the Getty Villa, and like all of that, my family and he all had Bridgerton outfits. My friends were all there waiting and surprised us. They all had Bridgerton outfits. Like we took all these photos, and it was just like a Bridgerton day, and it
That's
was
so cute.
so fun. I felt like a princess.
Yay, good.
It was great. And my family was so funny, speaking of Toshi, with the cats, because, like, he's, like, so, like, friendly, you know? And I was telling Brewer, it was funny, like, usually with our friends, like, you know, he knows them all, so he, like, will come in and say hi if they're over here, and then he'll go, like, lay down somewhere for a while or whatever. When my family was here, I think he could sense, like, how much they're like, oh, Toshi, we love you. And so he was like, oh hi, and he's like meowing and like walking across everyone's laps to get to Brewer. I was like, he was hamming it up for them. Fan club, right,
That's
Tush?
so funny.
So yeah, it was great. It was a great debut in
Yay.
230.
Woohoo.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Hell yeah.
130. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And update since we had recorded that episode, because like usually I have a hard time with birthdays, but like I felt like that one was good. I was distracted all day, but I did recently have kind of like a, oh my god, I'm 30. Like I'm like Whoa, sorry. The automatic laser is on, so the the other cat is chasing it. Um, the I don't know, like I had an existential crisis the other day a little bit again because I did cry a lot the night before my 30th birthday. And was like, I'm gonna watch Golden Girls, and if they're okay, I'm okay. But yeah, I don't know. I had a moment like a night or two ago where I was just like, just thinking about like, oh man, my life is progressing. Like, I'm gonna die one day, and like I was having like all these really hard thoughts and feelings,
Yeah.
and I think I came to this idea of this realization. I mean, I kind of knew it, but it was like the first time I was honest with myself, where I was like, I think birthdays are hard for me because it feels like, oh, another year gone by that I've been trying to keep myself frozen in this sort of like
Ooh.
point in time where like I'm still young, I have all this time, like da
Mhm.
da 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 da, I'm gonna be 20 forever, sort of like feeling, and it's just
Mhm.
protection because like I'm too scared to actually be like present and doing things and like the more present you are, the more you're living life, the more to me it feels scary because it's like I'm creating things I love and like will
Mm.
lose one day because like everyone dies, like right, like that's just how it goes. And
Yeah.
so I was having like this crisis last night, being like, I'm so scared of it, but also like the fear is keeping me from actually doing anything. And will I look back on my life at the end and be like, you know, I'm happy with having kept myself stuck in the same place just to like survive to this moment? Like, no, I won't be. So,
Mm.
um, I don't know. I'm like trying to fight through the fear and just like live.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really harrowing and like I hate thinking about death because there's nothing I can do about it, but
Yeah.
it was one of those moments where it's like, oh yes, my mortality. I'm being reminded of it right now and like
Mhm.
I don't know, like I think there's a part of me that's just like if I pretend it's not going to happen, I'll be fine, but there was a sort of like thing I was depriving myself of in a way by doing that, which was like, this is happening here and now and this is important. I shouldn't be um I don't know, like preparing myself for something I can't change, right? Does that make
Mhm.
sense? I feel like I'm having a hard
Absolutely.
time verbalizing this, but like
No, I get it.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm just like really trying to adopt this like if it's an inevitability but everything else is like something I have control over and like I get to shape the rest of it, like I should be shaping it. Like
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm feeling spurred to action lately, which is good.
Hell yeah. That's great.
Ugh, I hate it though. It scares me.
It is scary. Yeah, I find it's like it's almost I do find sometimes though it's like harder when you're trying so hard to like stay still. It's like the gripping of it is more painful than like allowing yourself to be present. I find
Yeah.
like when I'm in the present when I'm able to be in the present moment and like fully take in what's happening around me in like on that day in that minute, I'm like life is so good and like things seem less scary because I'm like everything's okay and like I'm at peace in this moment, but then it's like it's always the past and the future that make
Yeah.
it all scary.
It's so scary. Yeah, I was thinking about it too. Like when we went to Greece, it was like
Mm.
I feel like I came back and was like, it was this weird feeling of like I thought I was gonna be like changed more, if that makes sense, for having like stepped out of my bubble. And like I was definitely, but I think part of it was like I was so scared to fully experience that too,
Mm.
right? Like, I was like, it really just made me realize like, we're all like just on the same planet, all just trying to live our lives, right? And like it's fascinating to like go to other places in the world and be like, God, like stuff exists outside of this bubble I'm keeping myself in, and like
Yeah.
also I can't expect just going somewhere to change me. Like I will always be me no matter where I am. And
Mm.
so it was like this realization of like, God, I really am just like depriving myself of a lot of things, just because
Mm.
I'm like so like afraid of thinking about having anything good because I'm like, with that comes the eventual loss of it. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, like Greece was also a big eye opener to me too, because I was like, God, why wasn't I more like, like, and it's because I was locking myself down because I was like, this is too fun, this is too good, like
Mm.
I can't have
Yeah.
this, like,
Mhm.
right? And I think I do that a lot with a lot of things. So yeah,
Yeah.
30 was I was so scared to turn 30, and it's because I knew it would change me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doing it
And
already.
yeah. And it'll force you to.
Yeah, but in a good way. It's good to be honest with yourself.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I relate to that too of like the not allowing yourself to like fully feel or like enjoy things. I feel like recently now that my mindset is like shifted, I'm more balanced now. I'm like today I forgot what I was giggling about, but I was giggling to myself about being excited to like eat something or grab something. And I was like it's just nice to like enjoy pleasure, I guess, and that's what I'm trying to like just allow pleasure and like let it be as big of an emotion as it feels, which is nice.
Totally. Yeah, I think yeah, I've been trying to like I was talking to Brewer today. I was like, because I like being silly and like we have inside jokes and silliness that we do, right? And I'm like, do you think I should be like growing up more? But it was like making me think too, like there are gonna be so many hard times, right? Those are just inevitable. And like I am also like I was just saying, like there's been so much in my life in the last year where I felt like I was just like trying to survive to this certain checkpoint, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like when I'm feeling like being silly or I'm like, oh, this thing that like, like I'm gonna play Hello Kitty today. I don't care if it's childish, right? Like it's like, why am I depriving myself of something that brings me joy if it's
Mm-hmm.
like, like few and far between sometimes, like, right? It's just like,
Mm-hmm.
why am I policing myself like this? This is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it like also like I think doing more things that you enjoy and allowing yourself to do it builds a resilience, I guess, in a way. So it's like
Yeah.
almost like things that'll help at least like make you feel better in hard times where like you have the things around you that you're like, okay, I can at least like feel comfortable or safe doing these things when shit's going down.
Yeah. Absolutely. The other thing I've been trying to do lately is like trying to understand that the root of my negative emotions have a direct like I have an opposite positive reasoning. If
Mm.
like how do I explain this? So like
Yes.
I can't remember what that show is called, but it's a show like on YouTube. I think it's called like Last Meals or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right? Where he like invites them on and then it's like they do the interview over all the food this person would consider part of their last meal, right?
Yeah.
And I was watching one where he had, is it Sam from Dropout?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sam Reich.
Yeah, yes. And they did the lightning round and he was like, who would you want to have your last meal with?
Yeah.
Right? And I got so emotional and started crying. So I was like, I would want my mom there. Like I want like a big last meal with all my family. And I was like spiraling and like
Yeah.
thinking about all the bad stuff, right? And like my, all that. I don't even want to voice it right now. I know it. That's enough. I don't have to verbalize everything. But I was like thinking about that and getting emotional and like the fear and the anxiety that was coming with it. But I
Mm-hmm.
was like, okay, but the root really of this is just like I love my mom so much, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, why don't I do something active with this? So I FaceTimed her and was like, I love you. What's going on? And like we caught up and whatnot. It's like I'm trying to approach it more like that. It's like I get that I'm having the anxiety or the fear over this thing, but it's because it's rooted in its opposition, which is how much
Mm.
I care about it or like how much it means to me or
Yeah.
whatever positivity was surrounding it to begin with, right? And like
Mm.
trying to act on that instead of just like letting the fear keep me from like doing anything and just sitting here crying alone. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's the approach I'm trying to take now with things.
Yeah.
And
I love that. That's a cool perspective.
I don't know if
Damn.
it's right, but it works for me, right? Like I just feel like
Yeah.
there's always an opposite to everything. So like if I'm having a negative anxious moment, there has to be a
Mm-hmm.
positive opposite route
Mm-hmm.
to it that I can
Yeah.
focus on where
Yeah.
it can like lead me back to a good thing instead of a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. The thing my therapist has been talking to me about, which is like it's like the I think it's similar to what you're saying, but a different perspective or like a way of viewing it was I was describing like I was like there's just so much going on in my life like all at once and it makes me feel like there's a big black ball in my chest where I'm like I just can't it just feels like an endless pit of darkness and she was like we ended up talking about it enough where it was like instead of like trying to ignore the ball of darkness be curious about it, and like maybe it's trying to tell you something. And I was like, oh, and she was like, sit and talk with it. And I went, you're so right, I could sit and talk with it, and I think that's all it wants anyway. And that's, yeah, so nice to like just think of like, yeah, I feel like I try not to like label emotions as like good or bad, because I think they're all an indication of something is happening somewhere that wants to be looked at, I guess. But yeah.
100%.
Oh.
I totally agree. I'm doing something similar with mine. I think I told you, and I might have mentioned it on here, like the connecting with the teenage self,
Yeah.
where it was like when I had certain anxiety about things, and she's like, "Where is that emotion sitting in you? Like, who do you think is telling you that of yourself?" I was like, "It feels like my teenage me," and we talked about like what I was going through as a teenager, and she was like, "Okay, so that was like a tumultuous time where like all you wanted was to be okay." And so like now as an adult, when you're going through tumultuous things, that's why that teenage self is coming out, because it's the same, I just want to be okay. And like if you sit with that and just be like, we are okay, like you're keeping me safe, I'm keeping me safe, and it like, yeah, like acknowledging it takes the power away from it in a way, I guess,
Yeah.
because then it's just not so amorphous and like what is going on.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because you love me and want me to be okay.
Yeah.
God, makes me cry.
Yeah.
It makes me think of Steven Universe.
Yeah.
God, I love that show. I feel like that was the first like show I watched where I was like, "Ha, yes, this is putting things in words that I didn't know how to put in words."
Yeah.
Mm.
Cute. Spencer and Sarah's House can be listened to on all podcast streaming platforms as well as watched on YouTube. You can find Spencer and Sarah on Instagram and TikTok at @SASHousePod, SAS Housepod. For bonus content like our book corner episodes, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/SASHousepod. Thanks for listening and supporting us. Now back to the episode.
This cat is killing me. He does this thing when he sleeps where like just one fang like
Yeah.
pokes out. And so he's like doing his
That's
one
so
fang.
cute. Nice.
You lower my anxiety, Tosh. Did you know that? They called them geriatric cats at the vet, and it was really upsetting.
His little foot.
Look at this leg. The leggy. We call it the leggy.
So
Does this a lot. Where he
Aw.
puts like his back leg up on something. He likes to have it up.
I do that too, honestly.
Right? Yeah, air himself out.
Yeah.
It's the leggy. Is he leaning it on me? Oh, he is. Okay, now I can't move my arm. I thought it was against the couch, but it's against my arm.
Incredible.
Wonder if you can hear his little snores. Hold on. Can you hear that?
No.
Dang, they're really cute.
Damn.
I love cats.
They're cute.
He's so cute. But yes, my birthday was good. I feel like I am having growth, which is good. Also, it came back to that thing I was talking about with Brewer. It's like, what if do I need to grow up, or like, what if my silliness evolves? And I feel like I'm glad to be having parts of me that change and other parts of me that like are still me. Like I'd like being like able to recognize myself, but also that like I do feel like I can see how I'm changing for the better and evolving in a good way. So that's nice.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been finding in the moments of growth that I've been experiencing, it feels like I'm like, it's not even like it's a change, but like it's a change into something that's already existed in me that just hasn't been able to come out yet. So it doesn't feel like it's like straying far away from who I am. It's like more like, oh, this is like me carving my way into who I'm meant to be, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
Hell
Yeah, that's
yeah.
a good point. Yeah, it's like we're all capable of it. It's within us already.
Yeah.
Your higher self.
Yeah. Crazy.
Dang, so proud of us.
Yeah, killing it. Look at us.
Ooh, sweetie. Look at this little guy. Ooh, sorry. I touched his paw. He was like, no. None of that.
Now.
Get out of here. And I'm trying to think what else in relation to my birthday. Oh, yeah, it was just a good time. Good times.
good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah. It is funny though. I still don't think of myself as 30. It doesn't feel real still.
It's so weird,
And
yeah.
I feel like in my head I've always just like still felt like my 24-year-old self, in my brain. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Age is weird.
It is, yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm 22. Like,
Yeah. Age is but a number.
hmm
Sometimes.
Yeah.
In your mind, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know.
hmm
I'm not letting it define me, I guess. Now that I'm 30, I must be this way, is what I mean by that.
Yes, yeah. hmm
Yeah.
Yay.
I guess, yeah, let me think about what's going on. I finished, or I'm not finished, but I caught up with Hacks.
I
80,
have,
you
you
been
haven't
watching
seen it
that?
yet. No.
You gotta. It's so good. It's so good. It's so funny.
Mm.
I felt like it's one of those shows where like it's been really consistently funny. Like it
Mm.
hasn't changed drastically in terms of like humor and story and whatnot. So it's like it's been really, really good. And I also just watched the first season of Rooster. That was good.
Mm.
Yeah, I've been on it lately. I'm about to start the comeback. Yeah,
Nice. Hell
I'm
yeah.
catching up. I'm catching up.
Nice. I've just started a new K-pop series.
Ooh,
Um
what is it?
I'm only one episode in, but it's
You
called
mean K-drama?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
K-pop series. I was like, what?
So ooh, I want that too though. Um
Well,
New
they do like
K-drama.
make like they always like film a band like coming up, you know what I mean? Like 21 has like an entire YouTube series on like about like with all these vlogs of them. So that's what
Oh,
I figured. But then I was like,
I've been yeah.
episode 1 sounds more like a K-drama.
Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've been
Yeah,
watching
sorry, go
all the
ahead.
Stray Kids YouTube. I've been watching that nonstop. But now I'm still I've started I like caught up on like the past 2 years and now I'm going all the way to the beginning and watching from the beginning, which is like 6 years of
Oh,
content. Um but the new K drama I started is called We're All Trying Here. And I'm one episode in, but it's about this like so far it's been about this like screenwriter who just wants to make film and like has all these ideas in his head and like specific ways of seeing things, and he's a part of this screenwriting group or like production company, I'm not sure. But none of them like him. He like presents himself publicly as like just an asshole, and like he's very like opinionated and all this stuff, but like everyone thinks his work is really bad, and so he's not getting the work that he needs to like make money. And so
oh no.
it's like this in like exploration of like being an artist and how to survive and like follow your creativity, but how to survive off of it and what keeps you going, I guess, when everyone else is like saying no, and you keep hitting walls. And that's as far as I've gotten so far, but it seems pretty good. I'm interested just as like as an artist to be like, where is the story going to go, because I feel like he's going to grow a lot and stuff is going to happen in a way that I feel like is going to be impactful emotionally for me.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice, very good. Yeah, I have a few K dramas on my list. My coworker loves them, so he's always talking about like what the next one he's watching is, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Where do I do this? Yeah, there's one that keeps popping up on my Netflix like recommended. One second.
Bless you.
My goodness. Okay. Oh, yes. All right, it was one. Oh my God, I dropped the leggy. Hold on.
No.
I put the leggy back up. Oh, it's like I can't remember what it's called, but it's like she's like from the modern day and she gets transported back in time and she becomes like the chef for the emperor.
Oh, I think I've seen that across mine as well.
Yeah, he talks about that a lot with me. So
Nice.
I have that on my list too. I
Hell
can't
yeah.
remember what it's called. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah. I highly recommend Can This Love Be Translated? That one is
I've heard of
so
that one, yeah.
it's so beautiful. And I like it just
Yeah.
so it takes so many twists and turns. It's so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Hmm
Yeah. I'm trying to find this one movie. So there's this song I've always loved. It's a Korean song. It's called, the English translation is Dear, and the band is translated as Mad Soul Child.
Mm.
And they did this song for this movie in Korea called, the English title is The Man from Nowhere. And I can't find the song anywhere. You can only listen to it on YouTube. I can't find it on Apple Music. I can't find it on Spotify. I've tried looking up the band. I've tried looking up, I think it's Jinsol is how you say her name. She's the lead of it, and she's also a solo artist. So I've like looked through her catalog. I've looked for the actual movie soundtrack. I'm like, I can't find like an actual like track that I can like
Yeah.
play. Right,
Wow.
I always have to go to YouTube, and I'm like, what the fuck is it? So I'm trying to now find the movie so that I can like watch the movie, and then hopefully the algorithm will lead me to this song. Oh,
Yeah.
it's driving me nuts. But that I've heard that movie is really really good, so I did put that on my list as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else has been. Any other updates I have for you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. No, that's about all I got.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I got to. I'm seeing Ray this week. That's gonna emotionally destroy me.
Excuse me? What the fuck? Why? Where are you? Why? What? How?
Yeah.
Give me the W's.
She's got her
Why?
UK tour, and I'm going with my friend because we were supposed to. I saw Ray at the festival I went to last year, which was really good.
Yeah.
And that was basically a full concert because she performed for like an hour and a half.
Oh my god.
It was so good. And so yeah, we're going to see her on Tuesday, and so yeah, it'll be all the new album stuff, and it's gonna just destroy me, and probably my friend too. But it'll be great. I think it'll be a nice healing journey.
Yeah, I watched a really good reel on Instagram of this guy breaking down like we should have blown this album up. Like this album is amazing, and it was like a full like review and like breakdown of everything and like why it should have been bigger than it was. So I'm like, oh, thank God, because
Yeah.
that album was crazy.
Yeah.
In the best way. Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm so jealous. Have so much fun. It's gonna be
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited. It'll be good.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very excited for Backrooms, the movie Backrooms. Are you gonna go see it?
I don't know if I've seen the trailer for it. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with it.
Oh, okay. So it started. I can never remember the website. I always want to say MySpace, but I don't think that's right. Anyway, it was this like photo that got posted of like an empty department store, and it like started this thread of like the fear of liminal space. You know,
yeah.
like when it's like so open, you're like, is something gonna come around that corner? And
Yeah.
then this guy on YouTube, he was like a kid at the time. I think he was like 14. He was so like, I don't even know. Started posting these like little videos, not little, I guess they're somewhat long, but like it was as if like it was found footage.
Oh,
like-
yeah, I've heard of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so like that is like the Backrooms series on YouTube. And then they made him and one other person, I can't remember their name right now, wrote and then he directed a movie version of it. So they're
Oh.
releasing a movie of Backrooms and it looks so good. I'm so excited. I've never been so excited for a horror film in my life.
I don't know if I'd be able to watch it.
It's like I'm trying to remember because like I remember in the series there were like were there monsters? It's been a while since I've like watched it, but like it's like meant to invoke that creepy feeling, right? But like
Yeah.
the movie looks cool because they're doing a combination of like it looks like a movie and also like they're doing it from the perspective of like when they film themselves going into it too. So like there's like found footage elements that are like
Yeah.
harkening back to the series. So like
Cool.
it just looks really and like I mean he's like that they brought him on to do it too, like because like you know it's kind of like his project. So
Yeah,
it was really
that's good.
cool. Yeah, I'm very excited for it.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be so good. I'm gonna be so scared, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm so ready.
Nice. Hell yeah. I don't really watch horror films, but whenever I see my friend who's in Sweden, when I visit her, well, I'll watch horror films with her because I think she knows. I think she's like she understands my vibe now for horror. Where I'm like I'm okay to sit through this stuff, and so it's like we'll watch some scary things, which is nice. Those ones are good.
Yeah, yeah, I'm excited for it. It's gonna be good. Yeah, I've really gotten into like creepy books too. Like I've never thought
Yeah.
there's definitely certain things I still don't like reading about, but like I really liked uh the Sworn Soldier series from T. Kingfisher. I felt like it was such a good like soft launch into it because it's like creepy, but it doesn't make you like I don't know. It doesn't like it's not that bad at the same time. Like things are definitely gross that are and scary that are happening in it, but I feel like it was like so much more palatable and such a good like intro to it. So it's like more and more I'm finding myself being like, okay, I kind of like this. Like I like the not knowing, the mystery unfolding, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's
Cool.
really become. I'm shocked. I thought I'd always just be a romantic-y girly, but
Yeah. Whoa.
I like it.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Hey, Bish. Ooh. He's just so cutie. I'm obsessed with this kitty. Yeah. And I think that's all I got.
Me too. Oh, I did get I got one of those like mystery boxes things for K-pop Demon Hunters. And I got Abby as like a little keychain.
Oh my god, that's such a cute keychain.
I really want to get more now cuz I'm like this is like pretty good quality too. So it'd be fun to get other characters.
Yeah, I really like mystery box stuff. We went to Disney recently, and they have that whole like pins like sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I have a pin board up here that sometimes you can see, and I was like, I'll do one. And there was this really good spot in California Adventure that was selling like a really cool like wide array of like mystery boxes and pins and stuff. And I have two.
Nice.
It's like up there, but maybe I'll send you a picture or something. We could put it here. I got the Donald running with a coffee and the Pluto with the balloons one. I'm like, I'm kind of obsessed with this now. Like,
Cute.
I mean, I already like pins, but I was like, now I'm like, I want all these sets.
Yeah.
I'm working on a pin set right now. I used to have all of them, and I've lost some of them, and I have no memory of where I got them from, but they're different sharks with funny sayings. Like, I have a whale shark that's like, I need Advil. And it's like, I can't find the rest of them, so I'm on the hunt for those right now.
Oh yeah.
If anyone knows what I'm talking about.
Incredible. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's all I got.
All right, where do you think we were?
This felt like sitting on the couch. I feel like
Yeah, I totally agree.
couch, tea, coffee in hand.
Yeah, with a kitty.
Yeah.
All right. Well, great. Sounds great.
Amazing. Thank you all for listening and joining us, and we'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.